you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle! It's not important!
At the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity. Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle! It's not important!
Must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things. Aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming!
Seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
My hatred is too low.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be. I came here to study the fall of Old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be. I came here to study the fall of Old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be. I came here to study the fall of Old Tristram.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us. By the grace of the ancient, death may be upon us all soon, but I shall do what I can to ease your pain.
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look. Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
That is impossible.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, and now he's dead.
Don't you dare lift a finger to help. The dead, rising from their graves. This must be the end of the world. The dead, rising from their graves.
Some heroes are fighting each other in an area near here. Wanna go? Oh, and you didn't hear about it from me. Afraid of damaging your armor or weapons? That won't happen over there. In fact, no one even dies. Disappointing, really. You know, everyone needs a good beating now and then.
Yeah.
Not enough essence. My essence is too low. Not enough hatred. Not enough essence. I must wait longer.
I'm injured.
I can't do that.
I don't have enough arcane power.
I'm losing strength. I need more hatred to do that. I need healing. I can't do that.
I need healing.
Not enough hatred. I grow weak. I wish I could do that.
I need healing.
My hatred is too low. I grow weak.
Heal me. I wish I could do that.
I need more hatred to do that. I grow weak. I must wait longer. it. My hatred is too low. I wish I could do that. I'm losing strength.
I need healing.
I must wait longer. I wish I could do that.
I need healing.
I wish I could do that. I'm losing strength. I need healing. I wish I could do that.
The dead, rising from their graves. The dead, rising from their graves.
Your cart is blocking the way. Move it.
How dare you speak to me like that? I'm the mayor of this town.
Then you should be out there fighting.
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No. You deserve whatever dark fate comes to you.
I need arcane power.
The cart is blocking the way.
How dare
And you should be out...
Are you mad?
No. Your cart is in the way.
Have you come to help us? The other
Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live. My family is...
Have you come to help us? The other adventurers who came through here didn't look...
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock.
Welcome to the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Bring me whatever treasures you have no use for. I'll give you a bit of coin to save up for your casket.
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the Fallen Star's impact.
I did, but it blasted my uncle, Deckard Cain, into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead...
Welcome to the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do. The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain... We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith. But if help doesn't arrive soon...
Not enough hatred.
As you can see, business is atrocious. It must be the end times that people won't even drown their sorrows in drink. As you can see, business is atrocious. It must be the end times if people won't even drown their sorrows in drink.
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was...
Have you come to help us?
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that...
Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live. My family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram. But now, it's horrible. The loved ones we buried and grieved over now threaten our lives.
I must wait longer.
I am injured.
I must heal. I need more hatred to do that.
Militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid, one...
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
Death may be upon us all soon, but I shall do what I can.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
What can you tell me of Leah and Cain?
Not too much, I'm afraid. They came here almost a year ago. Split their time between looking after him and helping out the town. He spent his days in the old cathedral, looking for old texts from what I hear. They were inside when that thing hit. She's lucky to be alive.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry. I will avenge their deaths.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricade!
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Not enough essence.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now we have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital. I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange...
healed. Creatures can rest now.
I can no longer deny the true nature of the evil that rises from the depths of the cathedral. It is almost too horrible to admit the truth of it. It is the Dark Lord of Terror, Diablo himself, who plagues us.
Yeah!
Need more time. Still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Old Tristram. Diablo once walked these lands.
The vile staff of Lazarus was brought to me today, confirming my suspicions. There is no longer any doubt that Lazarus kidnapped Albrecht, and perhaps even freed Diablo from his ancient prison. Who knows what further treachery he has planned.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Interesting. If he lives, his knowledge could prove useful.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
When Leah told us the dead were pouring out of the cathedral, we quickly went to put an end to it. At first, it seemed we were succeeding, but they just... I volunteered to help because it seemed the right thing to do. But I'm no leader of men.
Few are. But you are the best they have right now, so you need to lead.
That's a
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
Now that Just my luck. My business is the only thing not rising from the dead in this town.
Did you hear what happened to Cain? Poor Leah.
Everyone's so gloomy. Just my luck. My business is the only thing not rising from the dead in this town.
Did you hear what happened to Cain? Poor Leah.
Just my luck. My business is the only thing not rising from the dead in this town.
Got a wager with Bron the barkeep that you'll die inside the cathedral. Don't let me down.
This is my room. Do you like it? A miracle has happened. A hero, like one out of Uncle Deckard's tales, appeared and saved us. I know in my heart that my uncle still lives. and I pray that the hero will bring him home safely.
As you can see, business is atrocious. It must be the...
Now that someone like you has come, we have... Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live. My family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram. But now, it's horrible.
Your cart is in the way.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am the mayor of this town.
I heard the people who left to get help have all died.
When Leah told us the dead were pouring out of the cathedral, we quickly went to put an end to it. At first, it seemed we were succeeding, but they just kept coming. We were overcome. Captain Dalton and the men fought valiantly. They protected me. I am no soldier. I am...
As sad as it is for the girl, for all of us, Leah must accept that the old man is dead. No one's surviving what's out there. As sad as it is for the girl, for all of us.
You know it's not polite to go through other people's things, don't you?
And it is written, a fire will carve a furrow in the sky, and this shall be a sign unto you that the end is come.
I can't do that.
I volunteered to help because it seemed the right thing to do. But I'm no leader of men.
You are. But you are the best they have right now, so you need to leave.
That's a simple...
Your cart is blocking the way. Move
How
it.
dare-
Then you should be out there fighting.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. Look! A hidden cellar. Follow me.
Dark magic lingers here.
Papa said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Captain Dalton!
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
For a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place. For a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place. There were alive ghosts here for him. This is where Diablo drove old King Leoric mad and terrorized the people. I don't know what really happened here.
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her. Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard from...
Leave that to me. You'd best stay and learn what you can.
Thank you. another unlucky villager.
Sweet revenge!
Tristram.
I'm still waiting.
I am close to the fallen star now.
Not ready yet.
So this is where the star fell. My quarry must be near.
Dannon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Just a taste.
Please kill me. I don't want to change.
I'm unable to get it open. Allah has blessed me.
Need more time.
An interesting opponent. It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
See me now.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
I'm here to rescue you!
Stay back! Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
Leah asked for my aid. She will be relieved to see you again.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Open this. I cannot open this.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
I have found Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. He was pursued by a creature called the Skeleton King, who blocks the path to the fallen star.
I volunteer to help because it's...
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Friend? I am not often called that. But I wish to know more about the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
My throne.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost...
A tragic story, but I cannot reach the fallen star until I face him.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tome, born of a falling
Not ready
star.
yet.
The Herodric scroll spoke of a dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
You're the one who saved Cain. You must help us survive the Skeleton King, too.
I am the latch of the Herodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
That seems unlikely.
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leia and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the Lords of Hell.
You and Leia seem very close.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leia, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the Lords of the Burning Hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers.
These dark events tax us. I worry for Hadrig, our blacksmith, most of all. His wife has been injured, and he is tasked with seeing to those who may turn. His family has suffered under this curse before. His grandfather, the Chancellor to King Leoric, was killed when the evil first spread over Tristram 20 years ago.
The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Cain. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating.
You said Diablo drove Leoric mad.
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
What happened after he became the Skeleton King?
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard, while he did his crazy research.
What does your uncle seek?
He's convinced that the forces of Hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
What did you discover about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
What did you learn of Adria?
She wasn't from Tristram originally.
The prophecy of the end days is...
These dark events tax us. I worry.
What did you discover about your mother? You said Diablo drove...
You're the one who saved Cain.
From the east shall come a monarch whose rule... As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall...
I cannot afford that.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by... Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come. During the last days of King Leoric's reign,
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
If you've given up, then you're already dead.
So this is how it ends? They dragged my...
You would not be alone. Many have died before their time here.
So this is how it ends?
If that will make you feel better, perhaps you should.
So this is how
If you've given up, then you're already dead.
Tristram used to be such a wonder.
Did you know that King Leoric had his own wife?
The Leoric spirit never
See, the problem is, they never should have named this place New Tristram. We wouldn't be getting attacked all the time. See, the problem is, they never should have named this place New Tristram. We wouldn't be getting attacked all the time if we were called, oh, I don't know, New Wellington, would we?
Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
I'm still waiting.
Cleared out the old town and rescued. Was it?
Did you know that?
Cleared out the old.
Did you know that?
Was it?
Did you?
Cleared out the old.
Did you know that King Leoric had his own wife executed?
Bless you for saving.
These dark events tax us.
Know what Leah would do.
Brawl with the best of them.
I need healing.
I must wait longer.
Need more time. injured. I must wait longer.
Heal me! I must wait longer.
I must wait longer. I'm wounded. I grow weak.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
You're the one who saved Cain. You must help us.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you.
These dark events tax us.
I have some new items that I'm certain. Don't touch anything unless you're buying it. I like to keep my inventory clean.
Leah spent all night alongside.
The blacksmith's wife. You've got to promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you. Each of my items is very special to me, but I suppose I can sell you one or two things if I must.
Geldo, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My future holds vengeance.
What will... The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again. We can merely play our parts.
Must you always speak in riddles?
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind. Geldo, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My duty is my future.
So serious. Just because you're fated to save the world doesn't mean you shouldn't have a good time. The world is constantly renewing itself.
What are you...
I speak clearly.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we're starving?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. But you can quit if you want.
need more time.
The world is...
Must you always speak in riddles?
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
world.
Must you always speak?
I speak.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Sometimes death is the only mercy we have left. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me. You think you're some type of hero? You think you're some type of hero?
Look, I'm happy to sell you. But you got to promise not to tell anyone where you got these goods.
This gate is locked by order of the captain.
You can't go out there. The Hollow is swarming with horrors. If you were to open these gates, they'd overwhelm the town with
Friends, I'm sorry.
You are helping us. You don't need to be sorry.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hedrig! Help me!
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
Well, Hedrig, Deckard Cain told me you know where Leoric's crown is.
I can help you there. It's buried with his Chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
I'm still waiting.
Your defenses are nothing.
above.
They must die. I can bring that down.
People must die.
Ravana has blessed me. All must serve the cycle.
Ready yet?
No one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares. It's not easy, I can tell you that.
I need more gold.
I'm happy to sell to you, but you got to promise not to tell anyone where you got these goods from, okay?